Hello. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It's been a long time, and after a long stint of unstable internet, I finally switched internet providers, and we're here. And hopefully, on our third try of this game, hopefully,
Why stay earthbound when
things will
prosperity
finally
awaits
work.
you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes.
Now,
The safety of your very
I
own
started
vibration chamber.
trying to play this
You'll wake
game.
up in a
Well,
perfect
I started
environment
trying to stream
designed
this
to
game
maximize your
before I
productivity
watched
with
the
guaranteed
Fallout
remote
show,
deployment.
and
With
now
only a minor term of service,
I can't
you
help
become the
but think
master of
about
your own destiny.
the
When you
Fallout
go out
show
with a
during
squirrel
this first
to
little
the
bit.
Halcyon colony.
I know it's not exactly the same, but it looks so similar. It just makes me think about it. Oh, you know what? I think my mic is on the wrong mic. It's fine, I'll get that fixed. We're gonna go in for character creation. I'll just get it fixed at that point, because I don't know what it'll do. I don't know if it'll pause the game if I, like, tab out. You know, if the doors are that janky, like, I'm concerned about the people who have been cryogenically frozen for 70-ish years, however long it was.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
How would reviving these people hurt the board's bottom line? I don't understand that. Let me quickly make sure, because I'm pretty sure my mic is on the wrong mic. Because I have a headset mic and then my Blue Yeti. Yelp. There we go. Awesome. Alright. Let's see. I think I put a little bit more into strength. Because that's, it affects one-handed melee. This also affects one-handed melee, so that's also going to be something that we're gonna put stuff into. Science, determination, hack, handguns, engineering, dodge, lockpick. I'm gonna put. Ooh, do I want to put 2 into charm? That was a complete accident, but. Sneak, medical, engineering, and determination. 2 health regeneration per second. This ups our companion ability refresh. Positive faction reputation reactions, and minus 20% negative faction reaction. Okay. Alright. I stand by that. 10% melee weapon attack speed, ranged weapon reload speed, melee damage, and carrying capacity. I think I'm gonna pop one more in here, and I'm going to bonus to extra headshot, weak spot damage, critical damage, and what does this do? That's the regen. I think I'm gonna pop one into intelligence. I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. Next. Okay, I think
I bet you're vicious with a toss
I got 2 points. Eek. Okay, well, let's go melee, and then I think I'm gonna pop one in here.
With a talent for exploiting insecurities.
So I'm gonna be a golden-tongued brute. That's how I'm gonna play this character. And I think there was something down here that, yeah, the sous chef. There we go.
You know how to cook with mostly inorganic
gender,
material.
we're gonna go female. I have a thing about that word. And let's see. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Let me just, like, get a good start somewhere, and then just... Do I normally just go for the default? Like, 1? Shit, I think I do. I don't think I've ever changed that. Gosh, if we go for my skin tone, it's probably not here because I am pale as shit. Like, I think I'm paler than that. Oh. that could be a thing. Let's go with that one, I guess. I don't know. Eye color. Do I want to go green or do I want to go hazel? Let's just go hazel. That looks hazel to me. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. It all looks fine to me. You look perfect. Here. Oh, there was a hairstyle that I really liked, and I don't remember what it was. I've had to pick hairstyles 3 times. I really like the messy hair look. I know that much. Let's see. I think I want to go for, she's so pretty. I think I'm gonna go for this one. I kind of like that one. Do I really care that much about your hair color? Not super duper. I say as I fiddle around. Yo, I'm here for the new internet vibes. Yeah, I think I could watch my own stream while streaming, which is different. I'm not, but I probably should just to see if I could. Facial hair, no. Facial hair color, no. Features. What kind of, whoa. Oh, no. No. Could we just get, like... It says makeup, but it's like... That doesn't look like makeup. We're gonna retire the broken internet emo. I am hopeful that that might be a thing, but... We'll see. Dirt, no, I don't care. I think I gave her this card last time. And I think I gave her, like, 2 ticks of age. No, 1 tick of age. Next. Name, of course. Thank you. Amazon. Right beside it. How are you doing, Pirate? I was excited to be... I was scrolling on TikTok. I was like, oh wait, today's Wednesday. Pirate's gonna be home soon, so I should start streaming. I was gonna wait until 6, and I was like, no, just go ahead and do it. Yep, start game. Tell me you don't think of the Fallout series when you see this now.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Just a wee bit. Yeah, totally not the same game. Nope.
Not like
no.
Initiate skip jump.
Definitely not. This is just Fallout in space. Vault-Tec also made space stations. Honestly, it would be very apt that they would.
Shit.
I think this man's having a bad day. Oh no. Also, this whole, like, waking up to some person
wondering what's going
just
on, eh?
reminds me of New Vegas.
I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at
I was gonna say doctor, but I don't think he's a doctor.
you and every other colonist on
That's Fallout 5. Supposedly the creators of the Fallout game, they were like, hey, don't do these certain things in the show.
Something
Because that's ideas we have for Fallout 5. But I don't know if it's real, you
I've
know?
pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately,
Oh, I'm gonna die.
most of my
A
chemical
lot.
supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my
So is that like my whole game now? Is I'm gonna be saving other colonists?
I've managed to hire a smuggler to help
Because
you
this
out.
guy
Oh,
got
I see
me.
we're in position. Good luck.
And now it's my job to save people. I don't know if I want to help this guy. It doesn't seem like he's very good at it. Everything seems a little jank around him. Like I care about the rest of the colonists, like my son from Fallout.
Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes.
I am really upset about this next bit.
And he should be waiting for
There is supposed to be a very charming person waiting for me, and I kill him. I mean, not me. It's not my fault, but like he dies.
That sort of thing. You'll like him,
Rude.
I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good
A
luck.
simple wireless monitor. So this man chipped me like a dog. I was like, go fetch some chems, little mutt. I probably should press X to hold. Or press X to hold, yeah. To skip.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by.
Oh, he's close.
In-law's name? Is that him?
He's close.
That idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
All he had to take was like another couple steps away. And he would have been fine.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
Okay.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I mean, I guess he didn't really know what was happening, so there is that. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, you're dead. Never mind. Give me your stuff. All you have is a Drino? Whack. I don't even remember what a Drino does. No, you don't see me. You little pinata looking motherfucker. You don't see anything.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while.
The invisible grass bothered me. I could never tell where I was. Yeah, I like, you have to pay attention very closely as to if you are getting close to the edge of the grass or not. So, slightly frustrating.
Hey, you.
Whatever, I'll just use it just to get rid of that.
You
Hey,
try
buddy.
the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stinks.
Guard Fulham. Phelum? Patch that right up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one.
I just
Hope you don't
like
mind
patted
me
his
leaving
leg
this
with some
little
tape.
exchange
It was
for my
like,
report.
you're good.
Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
How are you feeling?
Thanks to you, I might have bled out on my
Your
own.
mouth
Or
moves
worse, go
funny.
begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on
Why
patrol.
does your mouth
I saw
move
a
so
Marauder
funny?
camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
what's this about
Jiggling,
Marauders?
fleshy,
Because I don't want
law-breaking,
to. I don't want to
lunatics.
hurt his little feelings.
Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance?
Yeah, that's the guy I
Marauders keep
killed.
sneaking around in here. I
Probably
can take them all
Hawthorne.
out with a single shot. Not bad.
But I didn't kill him. That one wasn't my fault. I got a better idea. Give me a gun and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay.
Better
You look like you
internet
know
did
your way around
not
a gun.
fix my
Got some
reading
spare ammo.
ability.
I'm not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Wow.
All Spacer's Choice
This
weapons are
man
30%
just gave
less likely
me
to
all of
malfunction.
his weapons.
You've
It's
tried
like,
the best,
hey,
now try the
best
rest.
buddy.
Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
He's like, I almost died, but I got the motto or whatever. Alright. Bye-bye.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me?
Can I have that?
What in the hell? This...
Can I have that? Dehydrated water. Huh? Gee, thanks, bud. Shoots him. No! Dehydrated water tablets. Tartara sauce. Okay, we'll take that. I was kind of hoping that was a bag of potatoes, but it's not. I hadn't done this before. Fast ration pill? Did that say pill? I hope not, because that was a very big jar. Unless it was multiple pills. But I think it said pill, not pills. Did I harvest anything yet? I don't think so. Alright, TTD. How do you do it again? R1? The guy right there. I forgot how to switch weapons. Oh shit! I wanted to switch weapons. Ah! Because he gave me a saber and I don't know how, I forgot. And it hasn't told me yet. I'm really not good at shooting. I'm almost dead. Oh yeah. Thank you for telling me how to dodge after the fact. I think there's supposed to be a third guy around here. Where did I kill this guy? Did I kill him in the grass? Oh, hi. Arrow, no. Oh, great. Great. Okay, that puts us a little bit better. How do I switch? T? Triangle. Okay. I thought there was a third guy. Oh, there's guys down here. Fuck it.
Huh? You hiding?
Fuck it. I ain't got time to wait. I gotta do stuff. Come on. Oh, I just chopped everything off in 2 swipes. I don't know what this stuff is. I'm just gonna take it all. Thank you. Let's see. Are you a different guy or are you the guy that I cut all the legs off of? There should be another guy around here. 1, 2. Oh, hi. I tried to stealth take down this guy so many times and it never killed him and I eventually gave up. I couldn't figure out how to stealth take down. I still don't know how. I've played this part 3 times. This is my 3rd time. And I still don't know how. It has not told me how. And I would sneak up behind him and stealth attack him, and it didn't do anything. It just did a regular attack.
Over here before you get yourself killed.
No. What are you gonna do about it? Actually, I'd rather you kill everything for me.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators.
Ooh,
Go
landing
on, that
violators.
rubbish. Landing in the
Horrible.
Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad.
I regret
Slap me
talking
to
to you
find it.
already.
Where's all these marauders shambling about? You pulling my limb?
I was very disappointed, like, fine, we'll just go loud the whole game.
Bunch of addle-brained
Yeah.
derelicts. I could round them up all by myself.
I'm sure there is a way to stealth attack, I just...
Need a couple of winks to catch my breath.
Oh.
Stretch my legs, son.
Oh, how? Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross
Damn right
those
I'm
marauders
right.
off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report.
What?
And
No!
it's
Not the
fucking
ship!
laminated.
Oh my god. Useless Spacer Choice bureaucracy bullshit, dude. I think I killed him. I didn't get any XP for it, so I don't think I killed him. Is that it? I only got to hit one guy? Oh, well, that's kind of sad. Maybe I should just run in without him.
Please be informed that this
Hacking and lockpicking.
vessel
Okay.
contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the
Just
autonomous
consider me a
control
criminal.
astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please
What are you gonna
return
do?
any misappropriated
Self-destruct?
equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Wait.
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks.
I got my free donuts today. Oh my god, I got mine yesterday.
3, 2, 1.
You deserve a treat.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get this ship in the air. Is this Hawthorne ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, your captain's a red spear under my escape pod.
I understand.
I deserve
I will
several
require
treats.
some time
Absolutely.
to process this information. Thank you. For
Guess
your
what? You have
patience
at
and
least
for your
12
honesty.
right now.
I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders,
Yeah, I think I
then you
have
must be
9.
Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay, but I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead.
I understand. You are speaking metaphorically.
I ate 3 for breakfast.
You
I ate 3
outside the ship
as soon as I got
and
them yesterday.
experienced a permanent,
I
life-changing
was
encounter.
stress
The
eating,
old you is
and I could have eaten more,
Welcome back,
but I
Captain
stopped
Hawthorne. I
because
extend felicitations
adulting.
and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
You don't understand. My name is Angry Hippie
I
Lady.
understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly.
I wonder if I could, like,
Unfortunately,
talk her out of
the
it.
engine is currently inoperable. Our
Oh.
main drive suffered a
Okay,
critical
she just gave
power
up
failure,
after
and
3
we were forced
attempts.
to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged, and
I
must
got
be
1,000
replaced.
XP for going inside of a ship. Okay. Found a power regulator.
Astutely observed. However,
I just go for the things to
currently
see if I could get some
located
XP.
power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements.
Okay.
I have taken the liberty of printing you
So I guess
a
that's that town that's
Captain's
close
identity
by.
cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. Yeah, I'll go with
I
it, whatever.
appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck
I'll make
with
the
your
AI
search for a
happy.
power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
No promises. Oh, I guess I should go ahead and do this before I go out there. Okay. Ba 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 ba. We're gonna put, how many do I have? I have 10. So let's put 4 into that. 3 there. 2. What does this do? I don't know what that does. Companions gain. Okay, so it's a lot of stuff for companions. Both of these are a lot of things. It's just all companions. Okay. I don't know when I'm going to get a companion, so I don't know if that's going to be super helpful right now. Let's put a little in hack and lockpick. Apply. I don't know if that was the best thing to do, but anyway. I didn't read any of that. Alright, so we have a perk. Don't know when we're going to get companions. Unlock the ability to fast travel while encumbered. Oh, that would be great. Carrying capacity. Armor base rating. Damage per flow. I don't know what that means. Science weapon. Companion. Weapon. Weapon and armor durability loss. Okay. Sprint speed. Walk speed. Damage when alone in party. How are you alone and in a party? I feel like this is really dumb, but I'm gonna go for this. Okay. Alright, well now that I'm the captain of the Unreliable.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal.
I was trying to use it, I didn't realize I just had to press square. Can I, like, go out a different hatch and avoid these guys? Because these guys are going to be waiting for me as soon as I come out of the ship. And I don't want to have to deal with it.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Man. Oh. Man. Oh, why am I so bad at video games? Alright, let's just go. Goodbye.
Say,
Oh, shit.
this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
Nah.
Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock
Not my ship. Got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to
Edgewater's not too far.
Reyes.
Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery.
Yeah,
You'll
I already
excuse
knew
me.
that. I'm an
I need to
inspector.
inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Do better next time. Whatever your name was. I don't care. Kind of want to go around. Because I haven't allowed myself to go and explore. And there's a gorilla over here. Are you friend? You're not friend, are you? Hello? Primal Behemoth. Not friend, are you? Hello? Friend? 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 Friend! No! Not friend! 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 Still coming! Not friend! Hey guys! Hey guys! Aww. I was gonna lead them to the people that I didn't lie to. Clover, nice. I have this. I have this outside my door right now. Why are you walking so funny? What's going on? No way for him to turn around so at least I could get a hit in before he sees. Oh, there's 3 of them.
Smell something.
I am too powerful. I don't know what any of this stuff is, so I'm still gonna take it all. Thank you. I better have gotten 150 per, not just 150 total. I assume I'll be able to sell that ammo. Are you guys eating these? They look like gremlins. You better not have fed them after midnight or gotten them wet. Both very bad. Well, that looks like a problem. I feel like we're about to crash land into a planet. Another planet. That looks like a place I could get more XP. I bet that's a little spot. Can I get level 3 before I ever go to the town? How bad do those things hurt? I assume this is their mom. Mongrel, yay. How much health do you have? How much health do you have? Oh, no. Oh, I've done bad. Oh, you died easier than your son. Okay, all I get is a tail. You give meat. Your mom didn't give meat. You give meat and tail. Okay. Take that. Well, if I learned anything from New Vegas, when you see a shovel, you take it. Because if you don't, you might find... How do I use it? Shit. I don't know if you can use it. In New Vegas, you could dig things up if you got to a dig site, but you had to have a shovel. You couldn't just dig it up. And so I was thinking, can you drown? No. Unfortunate. Let me switch to an actual weapon. Actually, does a shovel do damage? So two-handed melee is 36 damage. Fair, but my one-handed machete does the same amount of damage. And I'm sure it swings faster since it's one-handed. I can't interact with that. You've got no weapon modification. Ooh, okay, well, it's going to be for a weapon I'm never going to use. I'm more so picking up so I can sell it at some point. Because I think it said it was for, like, big weapons or whatever. And I'm not gonna deal with that. Alright, well, this place was not a place. I mean, it was a place, but it didn't give me XP for being a place, so. We're just gonna run up this little thing of water that doesn't look like it's moving. It just looks like it's just a little still creek, but that steep of a hill, it should be knocking me down. It shouldn't be so easy to run up. I guess I should just go to town instead of going over to... There's another little set of marauders, but I'll not deal with that. Can I dig up anybody? Examine. Lifetime net value 8,112 bits. Okay. I guess that's all you're equated to at the end of the day. Ooh, I wonder if I can interact with this now that I have a shovel. How terrifying would it be? Or maybe not terrifying, but horrifying would it be to see this random person just walk up to town and then take out a shovel while they're looking at the graves of your loved ones. But I can't seem to... There's so many graves, it'd be hard to check every single one, but I can't seem to interact with any of these ones that are just dirt. I wonder if that means that these ones over here that look special, these were like earlier, like the first deaths. And then for some reason they switched over to this, which makes me think of I can't remember if it was... I think it was UK when... I think it was in the UK. When people would dig up bodies. Preferably like freshly buried bodies to give to doctors so that they would pay them for these bodies so that they could study, you know, the anatomy of a human. And so people would like guard their loved ones that had just been buried so that people don't dig them up and sell their bodies. Did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. Oh, here we go. Found the door. I think there was a door on the other side, but I completely missed it, so that's my bad. Alright. Corporate guard. I can't put my weapons away. I don't know how to do that. So I'm just gonna walk around with a gun out and hope I don't shoot anyone. I seem to have found my way into a church, first off.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Alright, great stimulating conversation. Oh god, it is a church.
Yes, what is it?
Hello, Vicar Max.
An outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your
Probably
service.
open
Or
the
Vicar
windows.
Max,
It's
if
pretty
you're the
hot
sort who
in
prefers
here.
brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk
I
to.
kept hoping it was gonna
Name
rain,
your
but I
pleasure.
don't think it's
Anything at
gonna.
all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
I mean, I just got here, so I'm looking for a power regulator. You know, an outsider. What sort of spiritual advice? Power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay...
I already got my first fetch quest. Hail yay. A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I assume you want to burn it once you get your hands on it?
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never... I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I don't know what the hell that means.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakunu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic.
I can't persuade him to pay me more.
It's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. If you
I couldn't
retrieve it,
persuade him to
you
give
can
me more
always
money,
find
and
me
that
here.
is disappointing. Alright, well, we picked up another quest already. Because that is very me. Get out of my way. I wonder how much exploring I should do. All the time. It's called life. Spacer's Choice Cantina. Spacer's Choice General Store. I'm gonna just assume that everything is Spacer's Choice. Hey! So?
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Okay. I need to fix the ship. Know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
All things lead to the cannery.
Go right ahead.
Let's see if I could get it a quest or anything. What I should watch out for? Sure.
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
So maybe he's against Spacer's Choice, and maybe that's a good thing? Maybe. Actually...
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget.
Let me trade.
Music to my ears.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate price when buying and selling with vendors. Okay. Well, let's sell. Let's see. Adreno. So that's our healing thing. Average rate ballistic ammunition used in most handguns and other light. Okay, we're gonna keep that because we currently have a handgun. Stuff isn't worth very much. Let's see, what's this? Toughen armor mod. Armoring increased body armor. You know, I haven't gotten any armor. Silver Tongue armor mod. Increases your dialogue and leadership skill. These are the only things that are really worth anything. Weapon parts. Yeah. Is this all the inventory space I have? A little concerning. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Both my weapons are at 100%, so that's something. I really don't like having my weapon out all the time because all it takes is a twitch of my finger and I'm about to have a bad day.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Okay. Would I actually get sick? I don't know if I want to chance it. A barber shop? I could already cut my hair if I wanted to.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
I mean, you're crawling with germs.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
The intimidate, I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad, You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me.
So
in
this
the
whole
event of
town
your death,
is really just
whereupon I
Spacer's
will
Choice.
clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Prepare my remains for what?
Burial. In the unfortunate event of a fatality.
Wait, so he cuts
It's what
my
Bobby
hair
does.
and
You make
inters
him
people.
presentable.
Alright, let's just go to the scanning shop. Unless I get XP. Ooh, I wonder if I'm going to be able to take bounties at some point.
Almost lost a finger, man.
Okay. There are currently 3 open trouble tickets. Trouble ticket 65565. Priority medium. Run engine, try it again. Kick the loader. Curse injured toes. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps. Try it again. It makes a rattling noise. This is priority issue. Failure of main cannery production line at heat processing. This issue has been open for 0 days. Damn mechanicals. Alright. I thought it was just a dead body, just like ripped to shreds. He didn't say it was stealing. Hey, little guy. You look like a little robot. I got 50 XP for finding a workbench. Okay.
Hey, you hear about
Sure. Well, this is where I want to be. Hello? I'm supposed to be here. Trust me. I am talking with confident vending machine. I got XP for discovering a vending machine. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Okay. Wow. This is a lot of stuff. Two-handed. Is that just a staff? Oh my god. They don't have any one-handed weapons. Unfortunate. It's got a little jingle that comes along with it. Lovely. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? I don't think he likes me being up here. Oh, he didn't care. Damn it. Where do you want me to go? There's a marker in the wall. Oh.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this to me. The grease monkey, Argo?
Hey.
Sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix.
What if I just stay here?
Technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
No.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking.
Nobody here.
Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
What's going in the cans? Oh, is it my turn?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you. I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Let's see. Are you Reed? I was told to talk to you.
Outpost administrator. I cannot help but notice.
I don't want to really tell him my name. I think I may have the wrong idea. I think you may have the wrong idea about me. Uniform, what are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Shirt, pants, work boots, company approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
I'm not an employee. I think you may have the wrong... I just need a power
The only
regulator.
regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one.
I guess it's exactly a competition.
How you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Fry myself, let's guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Tell me what I need to do. What a surprise! I never would have guessed. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Okay,
so this guy has employees leave, probably for a good reason, because he gives me bad vibes. And they're now homeless, essentially. And he wants me to make their home uninhabitable so that they'll come back working for him.
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize
Adelaide's
her?
older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason. Yeah.
I'm asking you to help us survive. Edgewater needs more workers or we will collapse.
That sounds like a you problem.
We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. Sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sorry.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure. Yeah, let's take her on.
I got my wrenches.
Just to get her out of here.
And hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It's a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright. I got a trophy! Best friends. I assume that's just picking up a companion. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you. Yeah. Your companions provide combat. Their skills enhance yours. They increase your carrying capacity. And you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Okay. Alright. I'm going to step away for a moment so that I can open up the windows and grab some more water. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back with water. And with windows open. Let's see. So I need to go and do this man's dirty work. I don't want to. Hopefully I get to, like, communicate with him and be like, hey, help me overtake this town, and I will. I will work with you. That's what I'm hoping for. You're gonna be fine with that, right, Pavardi? Great. Hi, Misty. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
Sorry.
Can we talk? Yeah. What's up?
Sorry.
Stop saying sorry.
You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just Mr. Thompson has
Alright, how are you? I'm doing pretty good.
On account of it's his job.
Enjoying the new internet.
That's not the only side of the tale.
Alright, this is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it? Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal with nuance, ooh, no. What's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson,
that's good, yeah!
It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. I've been here for all of 5 seconds, and I agree. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends, or what? Did you know this Adelaide?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real
McDevitt?
A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know them? You can't leave it at that. Why were they arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words.
Gotcha.
If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Let's ask
I don't know
what her connection.
Well. I mostly listen to them talk, get my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me.
Aww.
Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by. What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill? I met the vicar. He asked me to find a book for him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
Let's see.
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Pavardi, get a spine. Let's go do it. We'll stop by.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Absolutely.
That's what Dad used to say anyways.
Oh, okay. Well, come on. Let's go. Where's the vicar? I forgot. Is this him over here? Nope, that's the wall. He's right here. Right. Still got my gun out. Still don't like that.
It's too clean.
Pavardi. Goodness.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
I haven't found your book yet.
Please, get it.
Oh, goodness. You seem pretty concerned about that book. Care to tell me why? Of course, but I had something I wanted to ask you. Sheesh, I'm working on it. You need to practice some patience, Vicar.
What would you like to discuss?
I already wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. I guess I was kind of curious if there was an option where we didn't mention Reed's name, because I wonder if mentioning Reed's name will...
I thought you would talk to him.
You know, cause some
to me, Ms. Holcomb?
bias.
Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters. Cut power to the deserters if you could answer quickly. Now, let's just say this one.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you advise? What do you think of Adelaide's group? Yeah, let's say that one.
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Well, so what do you advise, Vicar?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible? Right, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. It sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time. This has been a waste of time. Let's go forward.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge.
I don't have the nice words. How do you know I'm an outsider? Anyway. Oh. Okay. Cool. So what do we have? We have another 10 points. Well, I don't have the good words, so let's increase that a little bit. Let's see, I put 4 into that. Cool. And let's bring our melee up 4 as well. And I'm gonna really fuck myself up here, aren't I? Like I said, I am a smooth talking brute. Except, and did we get a perk as well? No, we did not get a perk. We do have journal entries. Oh, this is our quest. Okay. Codexes. I'm not gonna go through all that right now. Alrighty then. So, actually, I probably should go press the right buttons, preferably. Max says the journal was last possessed by a book collector. Okay, let's do this. Sure. It's a companion quest. I do not want the Vicar as a companion. I would rather never play this game again than have the Vicar as a companion. That looks like an eel, like a moray eel. 289 meters! Buddy, why? So far. Might as well go to the... I wonder if lava hurts. Lava hurts! Lava hurts! Lava hurts! Oh, lava hurts! Oh, Pravarti! Lava hurts! Fuck. Hey guys, did you know that lava hurts. I learned today.
Here they come! Ah!
Here they come! Woo! Can't believe I died. Continue. Ooh, I want that. Alright, so we're not gonna go touch the lava. That was a big mistake. If I didn't touch the lava, I would have been fine. Also, if I didn't have my gun out and was ready for combat, we would have been fine. Hey, bestie.
Here we go! Don't mess with us.
Oh, wait, was this your friend? Maybe it was their friend. Maybe they didn't kill it. Maybe this was, like, their bestie. Press once to order your companions to attack. Would you just attack on your own, preferably? I'd really like if you just, like, attacked on your own. God, you fall just a short distance and you have damage dealt to you. Oh, you're enemies! Oh, you're enemies! Oh, I was thinking that you guys were gonna fly away. Oh, man. Terror Ray. Are there only 4 of you? Some drugs, adrenal time. Nothing else is lighting up, it seems. I just wanted to kind of see this little area here, but it was not worth it. Let me tell you. Ooh, high quality lava. Okay. Animation, not on point, but that's okay. What's this? What is this? I have no clue. Friend or foe? Foe. Okay. What if I don't? You might be this person's friends. So I really don't want to have to attack you if I don't have to. Because then I come up and be like, hey, you killed my friends. Now we already hate you. Hello? Are you guys going to just be friendly right out the bat, or are you going to attack me? Tamed Canid. Nope. No, it's tamed! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Well, this has gone poorly. Can she die? Well, I think I got my question answered of, will I be able to just, like, walk in here?
Okay, gone quiet.
Collector's domicile? Oh, wait, right, we're going for the book. I forgot. I forgot what I was doing. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate the Edgewater's cannery effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work forfeits the spirit and all. Or fortifies, sorry. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Yeah, no, I straight up forgot. Cave over by the river. What we were doing, and so I was like, oh, I'm walking into a place where I need to, be good and try to earn these people's favor. And, no. That is not what I am doing. I'm just gonna take all your shit. Because I can. Till I can't, that is. Messages from J. Bartel. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth's directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth... What? Okay, so does that mean that Earth is still around? Would accept the mandate inclusion of Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter. Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit... I thought Earth was gone, dude. I thought Earth had, gone to ruin. And that's why all these little places were around. I still think you're wrong about history. Though the discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over corporations, the high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Okay. That was everything? Seems like it. Okay. Two-hour energy brew. Okay, so, coffee with extra coffee. I don't... Caffeine. Are you fine? She seems fine. I just left her to die, man. I thought we were in a different place. What can I say? Can't pick up any of this stuff, which is really unfortunate. Did you kill everybody? I see some marks, but I don't see people. Oh. How am I supposed to get you? You're kind of up. I don't do good with up.
I'm ready for this.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, there's more. Where? Who's shooting me now? Thought I was hidden. I'm not doing good. Shit. Okay, one down at least. Here comes another one. Oh, he's heavy armor. Woohoo! Oh, fuck it. Fuck. Ah, I should have just left. I should have just left. Is that gonna send me all the way back? Oh no, it sends me right here. Okay. Alright, how can we get out of here? What if we just leave? Woo! We can't deal with that big guy. Don't come in here. If we aggro any of them, that big guy's gonna come around and we cannot fight him. Okay, just in case I didn't get that. I could close the door. Okay, I could just leave. I could just... Ooh. What's this all about? Okay, I don't think this is... Okay, watch out. Well, they're not here anymore. I say we just go back. Or, not go back. We gotta go to the cave. I can't deal with that big guy. If the big guy wasn't there, I think I could do it. But I don't have anything to fight that big guy. I don't have the... Speaking of, do I have armor? Hold up. Go back to that. There we go. I don't have any armor. Really? None? All the people I have looted. No armor. How rude, honestly. Hi. Y'all are blind, huh? Okay. That's not my problem. Let me do a save. Get really quiet. I'm being sneaky. And they won't see me. For some reason, Pavardi's still with me. I've died twice since she's joined up with me. And she's still here. I heard something roar. Oh no. Oh no. Is there a bear or a dog in here? Ow! You rude ass bitch. Well, I've already blown it up. I might as well go. Oh no. Where's this bear? I forgot how to hack. So it's square and I don't have enough stuff. I need something blue. Is that the blue? Handy. Criminal activities, trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities. Who knew? You learn something new every day. If you want to engage into those activities without consequences, avoid being seen. Okay.
You're fast.
Just good at crimes. What can I say? I still don't know if that's a dog or a bear or what. Is that a weapon I can have? No. Unfortunate. Could sleep. Can we just sleep for 6? Alright, so that refilled my health. Resting in a bed, relaxing and is relaxing and moves time forward. In supernova difficulty, blah blah blah. I didn't get to read it because I am a slow reader. We're not on that difficulty anyway, and we never will be, so that is fine. 0G brew. Oh, G. Ooh. Don't mind me. There we go. Everything's fixed. Everything's fine. So what's further into this cave? Am I gonna get my ass handed to me? Or, oh, it just comes out. Oh. Comes out some more problems. 4 problems, to be exact. Not very good at being problems. Where's Pavarti? Oh, there she is. Hi. What if I save and then fight them? Like, it'll be fine. I think we can do it. Oh. What are you? Haha. No, we can't. Bye-bye. I'm so glad I saw the behemoth before I engaged in a fight. Because, no, I could not. I have a feeling they have a lot of health, and, they could do a lot of damage, and I don't have any armor. I need to kill some people so I can potentially get armor. I'm being too cautious. Vika, will you finally be nice to me? I have your book. Hey, buddy.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. Wait, you didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
At least you still have your mission. Work here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches.
Wow.
Nothing could be more exclusive.
I knew he was
discussing the
sketch,
true nature of
man.
reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aether Wave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly.
I'm 31.
I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable
Toss-ball
gunhead when it
stick?
comes
What
to
the hell
that.
is that?
I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Spiritual counseling? Are you even a real vicar?
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
I don't think you were being completely honest with me about that book. What's the story? Yeah, I don't trust this guy at all, ma'am.
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bokonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
Sorry about this. I'm eating chips, and I didn't want to stay unmuted while I'm eating chips, so yeah. Anyway, how'd you get assigned to prison duty?
Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
I don't like this guy. Your reputation with the faction has changed if enemies are hostile. What? How'd my reputation change? How many, you get a new perk every even level. And then I have to get 5. Or you get a new tier with every 5 unlock perks. Okay. I know how to read. I swear. Let me pull my chat back up. There we go. Let's see. Carrying speed, or carrying capacity. Carrying speed. You just carry speed with you everywhere you... Now that I have a companion. More XP. I can make the vendor prices better. Companion crit chance. I'm gonna go with XP. Right? Like, yeah. Okay. So put a little bit into leadership. Then we're gonna 3 there. And I don't think this is I don't think I'm doing a good thing, but apply. I am flying by the seat of my pants. I am not thinking, I am just doing, which is not a great thing.
Where are we headed?
Can I... There's something earlier that I want to ask you about.
The mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
So, like, she's like, I don't trust this guy. But then she tells us to come here and ask his opinion on things. I don't know. It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for. Then why do you want to talk to him exactly?
The vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him. Where are we headed?
Oh man, it locked us out of the conversation. That sucks. Alright. So, journal. We did this. What's this? We haven't botched anything yet, apparently. Divert the power. Oh, I can pick. So I can pick who to divert the power from, maybe? That's what I got from reading that one. Man, you gotta love bots. I've been away from streaming for 2 months, 2.5 months. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and I already get my first bot. That's great. Got 500! 550 meters away. I do know that is quite a journey. If I had known, I would have done both at the same fucking time because they're in the same area. Or they're not in the same area, but they're in the same direction. Hey, vey, man, that's a long ways to go. I'm just on my own 2 little feet. Does jumping go faster? Surely not. I'm gonna hurt myself doing that. That looked like Pride Rock for a second, and then it's just like a destroyed something or other. I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is supposed to be a ship or... I feel like I'm so close to being able to get in there, and there's obviously stuff in here. What if I get on this? I'm so close to being able to get to it. Havarti's just like, I can't believe I have teamed up with this person. Alright, there's gotta be a way. There's obviously stuff in there. There's gotta be a way. Our jump is amazing. Energy cell. Sawed-off shotgun? Excuse me. What? Maybe now I can take down big guy. How do I give her a weapon? Can I give her a weapon? Oh, here we go. Pavarti. Companion ledger. Companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, gear. Can I take her gear? Okay, so she has... What? Oh my god. You have got to be kidding. How did you get that? I can't take it from her. I just tried. Oh, man. Did I... I got it. I got it. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to leave. Hold up. It's a one-handed melee. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Look at this. Yes. Thank you, Pavarti. Watch out from who? Who where? Who where why? Oh. Pavarti, help! I hope I can't hurt her.
That's the last of them.
She hasn't said anything yet about me taking her stuff. I need a blue thingy to be able to get in there. I need to work on my hacking. Armor parts, light ammo. Not the blue thingy I need. How many people did we kill? I don't know where their bodies are. Is a circle my companion? There's a circle of body. It must be my companion. I know I killed more than just one person, but I cannot find them anywhere. Oh, hello. Primal Nest? I don't wanna just go with that. Where's that? Yeah, shh. Where are they at? Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, no, we're leaving. Oh, it just kept getting worse, man. Where are they? Oh, is it like down in this little area over here? Oh, I like how you seem to stay crouching even after you jump. That's so nice. I'm so scared about falling down in there and just immediately aggroing them, but I really want to see. Oh, they're all the way over there. Still a lot of them. Still don't want to deal with it. So we're going to continue on to whatever quest I'm currently doing. Because I can't remember shit. It's fine. Who needs a memory when I have a quest log that I'm not going to check either? Does that just explode forever? Does it stop at some point? I mean, at least it doesn't have a whole lot of pyroclastic material. It's just not gonna, like, completely, crush us. But, yeah, it's just interesting that it just is constantly exploding.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Can I talk? Grace Ramiro.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem? I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers. Yes.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I really am getting some New Vegas vibes, man. I'm looking for a geothermal plant. Know anything about it? Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
A geo what? Plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest. I'll tell you what I can.
I forgot I was muted. I was sitting here eating chips, just like clicking through things, and forgot I was streaming and everything. So, hi, I'm back. I'll tell you what I can. Any idea where she might be hiding? She just said she didn't. How well did you know her?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personable. I can't imagine how you do go with her. Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around her room?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Oh, come on the unless the Marauders got her, then parts of her would be in lots of places. Was great. No.
What is it?
Pirate, no. Bad. We're trying to make friends. I wonder if I can invite these guys onto my ship and not send them back to that guy. Deserter. Okay, that's all your name is. Herb here. I could sleep. I don't need to. He might get upset with me sleeping in his bed. Honestly, for being out in the middle of, like, nowhere, marauders everywhere, this place isn't so bad. But yeah, they don't have much for defenses. Marauders could get up on these ridges and just, like, pick them off. Stefan. Hey, I remember your name.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way?
What? I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
He does not sound that concerned. He's like, yeah, we were close. Anyway. What happened on the day Zoe disappeared?
Zoe and I were going to watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me a little about Zoe. Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about Zoe.
Was always obsessed with this serial. Masked marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
Well, at least his character looks sad. What was gonna be the surprise?
I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Hold on, there was something else.
I got time.
Okay, no, there wasn't anything else. Hi, deserter. Okay. Alright, well, your store seems pretty bare. That kind of sucks for you. Is this her place? Oh, wait, no, that's Adelaide. I'm just following this deserter around, and eventually I might find Zoe's place. You just got a chicken. I want to kick it. I want to see what happens. I want to just, like, just bap. But I won't. I'm a good person. How do I know when I found Zoe's place? This is just a cantina kind of situation, I guess. Maybe I should get it marked. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, it was over here. Dadgummit. Alright. Let's see, is there anything? Examine. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves, yes ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for prosperity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate that veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everyone gets sick. What? Well, okay, I got sick, and I gamble a little too much adrena time. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrena time and suddenly you're committing larceny. Excuse me? Okay, so Zoe's got a bit of a streak to her. Let's see. I could sleep. I'm not going to. Conceal poster. I'm not going to. I'm not stealing posters. Just you. I don't know why I did that. Well, today is the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauders' threats. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of saltuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some adrena time too. Everybody loves adrena time. Even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of adrena time before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzo. What? Well, I think I know what happened. And let me tell you, Nobody would have expected it. Poor, sweet little Zoe. The Marauders aren't gonna get her. She's gonna go get the Marauders, I guess. Wait, am I not talking to anybody about this? I'm just gonna up and leave? Am I supposed to go get her from the Marauders? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, you've got to be kidding. No way. Dude. You've got to be kidding. So we got what seems to be a sniper. And a couple of seemingly normal people. Oh, there's 4. There's 4 here at least. Hey, Cap. How are you? Yeah, if I just take a stretch and a sip, that delay is the inevitable here. If I just, you know, pretend I don't have to deal with this, I don't have to deal with this. That's how this works. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. There's 5. There's not 4. There's not 3. There's not 4. There's 5. Great. That one's like way off. I don't see that one. Unless it's that sleeping person.
Got it. Here we go.
Do they know about me? Oh, they know. Oh, shit. I don't know where they are. I'm just running around like a chicken with its head cut off. No. No. Oh, I thought that was her dead. I thought she died, like, actually. Oh, there's that person. Alright, not too great, not too bad. Bavardi is not dead, but she is quite hurt. Does she just naturally heal? Does she have her own heals? Like, what's the deal? Still need some blue things. I don't have any blue things. Looks like she's healing. Definitely seemed like she had less health. So I guess while we're out of combat, maybe she just, like, slowly, naturally heals over time, kind of thing. I wish there was a way to see the enemies I haven't looted on my minimap, but that is not a thing. Corporation Service Award. Why would they have that? Are Marauders a corporation? Yeah, she's almost fully healed again. He had a Drino. That doesn't mean that she's here. But they got a Drino from somewhere. I don't know what that little mark means on my mini-map. Okay, there's definitely more enemies here. Fuck.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Well, guess what? Now you know. Because you know you. Trip blade. Fuck! Oh my fuck. Man, I already pressed L1, but I guess because I was running, she didn't heal. Shit. No. Oh no, I'm so far back. Oh my god. What do you mean talk? It won't let me talk. It says talk, but it won't let me. Killed enemy. Okay. They did not care.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Let me trade.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
He is very insistent on that canid meat. Let's... Ooh, I got a 5% discount. Okay. Let's see. What kind of weapons, extra weapons do I have? I'm kind of tempted to sell this, but I think I'm gonna just sell... Oh, I got to keep this. Didn't I get that, when I was fighting those people? Sell that. I might regret this, but I think I'm gonna sell the heavy ammo. Just all of it. Oh, that only gives one. Oh, that wasn't really worth it now, was it? Energy cell, Firefly. High energy electrochemical cell pack used to power energy-based weapons. Just sell it. As of right now, I just don't see myself using that stuff, so. I don't know if I should sell this since this is like healing kind of stuff. What are these feathers good for? This bony skull piece is used as adornments on bookshelves and mantles. Makes for rather decorative bookends. But it's a sale value of 25, so let's go ahead and sell that, I guess. I don't know. Pocket watch? I guess we'll sell it. I mean, I don't... I think I'm gonna keep the meat. Just in case. I can, like, cook it, maybe?
Something I can help you
I
with?
should have looked to see if he has any armor, maybe, that I can buy.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
He does. 3.1. Oh no, it costs 48. That's for a helmet. Wow, 143. Only 4 armor. Stealth skills plus 5. Ooh, one-handed melee is plus 5 on this. That would be nice. Lockpick plus 5. Tech skills. Melee weapon skills plus 5. Block and science. Let's see. So this is 47. This is also 47. I guess let me just like grab these two things. They're not the best of things, but it would at least give us something. Because right now we don't have anything. To wear an armor or helmet item, navigate, blah, 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 blah. Break them down, inspect them, compare to other armor. Okay. Yeah. Does it have a little thing because it needs to be repaired, or because it has tech skills? Unsure. Alright. Well, that gives us a little bit of something, I guess. We're gonna save when we get closer to there again, just because, it would really suck if I had to come back and redo all of that, like resell all that stuff and rebuy the couple things that I did buy. It'd just be annoying, so. Yeah, I assume it goes based off your last save. That's all I can figure. If that's not the case, then whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, which is just like tell her to attack somebody. I'm gonna get her to go for...
I'm on it.
That
Here
guy.
we go!
Ooh. There's one more guy, but I don't see him. Oh! I wasn't looking in the right spot, that's why I didn't see him. Nope. Nope. I dodged, but then I got lost after dodging. And, ooh, a hunting rifle, okay. Will I use it? No. Probably not. She put away her weapon. How did I do that? Oh my god, I'm never gonna know. Oh, press and hold square. None of these guys... I mean, I'm glad I bought the armor, because nobody's giving me armor. I've gotten a fair amount of guns. I've gotten a fair amount of ammo. Oh, here we go. Fine. I just had to complain about it. Complain about things, and you get what you want. That's what we're learning today from this game. Let me quickly take a look at what I got. +4 armor. It's the exact thing I... Oh! Every time, man. Every time. Every time you buy something in a video game, be it armor or weapon or whatever, you're gonna immediately find it everywhere. I know I've only gotten one, but still, you know, it's just the beginning. Alright, so there's a billion people here. I wonder if I could, like, pick people off. Cause didn't I get, like, a rifle? Hun rifle, assault rifle. Looks like it has a scope on it, so let's take a look. Yeah. Okay, there's no weapon sway either. To look at this is such a pretty game. It had potential to be so good. I'm enjoying it so far, but yeah, there's some like little things already that I'm noticing that's just like, oh, there is weapon sway.
Here we go! Don't mess with us.
Okay. So I think we're far enough out that we can kind of like pick people off a little bit. So the weapon sway isn't so bad at first, and then it just kind of like picks up. Alright, good to know. I still have high hopes so early in the game, but yeah, no, I've already seen like little things. It's like, it's not that great. Oh no, they know where I am! Oh no, 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 no. Pavardi, no! I am not a sniper. I am not built for sniping. I am built for... Oh. Excuse me? What was that about? Pavardi, are you human? Or are you a synth? Or whatever the equivalent of a synth would be in this game. I am not meant for this. There we go. Missed. Only got 24 more bullets. Okay, there's somebody coming around the corner.
Okay, here we go.
What? Go away. Damn, she is just ready.
We made it.
Okay. Let me loot a little bit because we need some ammo. Or to pick up stuff that we already have, apparently.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
I wish I could just like auto loot all in area kind of thing. Alright, we got another exact same helmet. I need to be aware. What's my carrying weight? I'm carrying a lot of stuff. I'm not carrying that much actually. No, I'm carrying 57 out of 130. I feel like I picked up so much stuff. Small percentage of weapons and armor you may find considered pristine and more durability. Okay, I must have just gotten a pristine weapon. It's newsflash to me. Alright, this is good. We picked off a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of people in here. By the way, how are you doing, Silver Fox? Welcome to the stream. Rebuilt mining gear. Why do we need to do that? Let's keep that out since we're in the middle of town. Gear. Hibernation suit. Rebuilt mining gear. Stealth skills +5, 4 armor. This gives melee. And it's 3 armor. Let's just go with this just for slightly better armor for now. Hello? Can I disable explosives? That'd be nice. Oh, you're already dead? Well, I didn't do that. That one's not my fault. Mechanical sentry. Hey, buddy. You know, I'm pretty beat up, huh? Oh, that was a chest. Evicted. Well, there's more than one way to do it. I guess that's the way we're gonna do it now. It keeps me from getting blown up, so... Ooh, a plasma cutter. I wonder if that's better than what I currently have. Let's see, plasma cutter. It's gotta be. 133 DPI. Why is it red? Why is it red? Oh, is it just because it was, like, much better than what I had? Must be. How do I put something on, like, number 2? Like... I don't know how to put... is that just, like... No, that's not even what I'm holding. So it has nothing to do with that. Alright, I don't know how to do things. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm a little annoyed by it. How do I make it send it? Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. And the DLC, and it's seriously lovely to view and play, but there's a big butt. You'll find out as soon as you play. No spoilers. I appreciate that, Silver Fox. I do. I really do. I would appreciate knowing how to fucking do this, though. No, that's just not it. Options? Swap? No. Sure, we'll do that, and then it'll let me do this. Whatever. Like I said, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Weapon parts. I feel like we've gotten a fair amount of weapon parts and stuff like that, so I guess that's good. I've noticed, like, some small little animation kind of things. Little gripes that I have about stuff like that. Like, you know, the mouth movement is a little funky. Animations, like, when it came to lava, meh. So, I've seen that little stuff. Hey, Zoe. How you doing? You haven't gone back to it. There were just several little annoying things that I have better things to play at the moment. Oh, no.
Wow. You crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You're Zoe? Your people were looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold.
I am not bringing you on
I'd be the greatest
my team.
outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I've been sent to find you. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here? How are you even alive? Why did you leave camp? There's something else, actually. Are you a prisoner?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. It must be my natural charisma.
Why'd you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
There's something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Okay, apparently I don't have enough Intimidate. You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Stefan was planning to surprise you. Oh, man.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
The only reason Zoe's going back is for the cereal.
To look forward to.
I can't. I wonder if I had gone with the other thing if she wouldn't have gone back. But I really don't think she should go back. Like, she does not care for these people. And honestly, it's probably just a risk for them, for her to go back. I don't know. She doesn't really care about living in a settlement of any kind, it seems like. So, maybe she should have just been left alone. I wonder if I could have, like, snuck up and talked to her without killing anybody. Probably. If I was sneaky. But I'm not. So, you see, let me switch to my weapon. What is this weapon better than the one I stole from my companion? 133, 120. Special effect of burn. Special effect of knockdown. I guess I should give this back to her. And let's put this here. And I want to go two-handed. It's just good to have a gun on hand. So if I do need, and I can like switch out this and a shotgun kind of thing. I really don't need another melee. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. Because I don't want to, you know, have too much on there to flip in between. If I feel like I need a shotgun, I'll equip a shotgun, you know? You just chilling? Oh, I don't like how that's glitching out.
What is it?
Talk to Zoe and then coming back. Oh, that's all I have.
We
Okay.
didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway?
Oh, should I tell her the truth? She joined out with a band of marauders. They hadn't hurt her. Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You
Yeah.
pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Can I have
If
her
I
as a
could do
companion?
something for you.
Can I have her as a companion? No. Ah! I'm so sad! I think... but I just got Pavardi. One of your weapon or armor is broken? Which one? Item repair, keeping your company gear, and tip... This is why I don't know things, because I just like, meh. Is this broken? It doesn't look broken. Is this broken? It doesn't look broken. None of my stuff looks broken. Condition 100%. Oh, I meant to. 100%, 100%. Now this isn't 100%, it's 71%, but it's not broken. Deserters are now agreeable. Well, that's good. I don't want to make them leave this place. Like, I'm here for the hippies, man. I want them to live the life that they want to live. And if they want to live out in the middle of the woods, go for it. I don't want to take that from them. Hey, buddy.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, what is this?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Well, there weren't gates, so where do you want me to leave my troubles? You must be Adelaide. Let's just say that.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes.
I aspire to be the strange old lady that keeps flowers.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but
She reminds me of that lady from season 3 of Slasher.
Are you staying long? You should try some
Season 3, that was,
I brew it in
that was the apartments, right? Are you talking about the lady whose wife killed herself? She was also in season 2. And her and the guy who played a gay man in multiple... Was it every season that he was in? Multiple seasons that he was in. They were like married together. Oh, okay. I don't see it. Okay. Reed sent me to make peace with you. Is this your greenhouse? It looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater.
It's annoying. There's so much potential, but no, we'll make it simplistic. Don't get me wrong. It does have great moral questions that affect later on, but
Lighting on fresh soil. We put down new roots.
Spores of the puffball. Why'd you leave your old home? You picked a terrible place without roots. Why'd you leave your old home?
It's an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Did I say this already?
The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe.
Yeah, that lady does not belong here, let me tell you.
Absent of prejudice.
I'm surprised you managed to grow anything out here. Funny, never knew you could grow tripe and oh my god.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Let's just say Reed sent me.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it. Reed asked you consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Let's just do that first.
Anything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has power regulator. I need to repair my ship. Maybe she'll tell us a different place to go?
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it.
I do get an option?
From a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
What have you got against the town? I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe. What have you got against the town?
A miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Miss Hope?
How dare you posture check me? Just because I am slouching my chair so much that my back is almost on my seat of my chair doesn't mean I need a posture check.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Oh, man. How much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side? What do you have against people trying to make a living? Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
I'm alright. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Poor Parvati. Like, she is so ready to just be like, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Like, she has been abused for so long. It does say posture check, not posture fix. I mean, honestly, I do need to fix my posture because I'm gonna have back pain tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, man, why does my back hurt so much? You know, other than having a 40-year-old bed. But, you know, let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Looky here. Alright, I want to do that one first. Let's see what Pavarti has. Okay, she can either get base health, threat generated. Increase the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. She's not like a tank, so maybe not a great idea. More threat, okay, threat generated goes down. Or increase your engineering skill when Pavarti is in the party. Let's see, engineering allows me to hack things and stuff a little bit better, right? Or I could get her health. I could be nice. I could be nice. Yeah, do that. Thank you. Anyway. Ooh, I should give her some better stuff. Let's see, so you currently, wow, 7 armor. He looked at me like, yeah, of course. There you go. Give me that, even though you're so pretty, and I would love to see your face, but, I'm going to give her back her weapon, and, 110, is this all 110? Ooh, her light pistol is even better than mine. Wow. Wow. Rude. Alright. Let's go back to me. I don't have a new perk because I'm on level 5. Should I put some into guns since I am collecting a few guns for the just in case kind of thing? Okay, this allows you to, engineering allows you to field repair weapons and armor in the inventory. Okay, that would be nice. Let's just go... We'll put a little bit in the range. This is handguns, long guns. Okay, it's all guns. Let's put a little bit into this. Just to have it. Because, you know, we'll need guns sometimes. We'll put a little bit here. Put 1 here. Keep dialogue. And we'll go melee. Location hit effects. Weapon reach can go up plus 30%. What? We have reached competent. Unlock power and sweep attacks. Alright, apply. I don't think I'm doing this right. I always feel like I'm doing everything wrong. I probably am. Alright, so we have a choice to divert power from here, the hippies. Living out in the middle of the woods, just being peaceful, growing stuff. Lemons. It's probably not lemons. Oh my gosh. Or we can go back to Edgewater, divert power from them, and kill the whole town. The town kind of seems like shit anyway, so you know, maybe we're doing them all a favor, maybe they'll come out here, maybe they'll be good hippies. Alright. I guess how do we teleport? I don't even know. Maybe we just go to map and, like... It's a botanical. Do I go to Edgewater or do I just go here no matter what? Can't teleport there anyway. Let's see. Divert power from the geothermal plant. You've learned that there are power regulators in both the Edgewater Cannery and Botanical Lab. Elsewhere in the region, but neither can be removed unless power is routed away from them. Travel to the region's geothermal plant and route the power away from... Okay, so I have to go there no matter what I pick. Okay. Well, I don't think I can go that way, so I think I have to, like, go around this little rock formation that we've got going on here so that I can go and do the thing that I need to do. What's this? What is this little place? Give me 50 XP for discovering a place. Oh. I did not do this. Hello? Nope, nobody in here. There's a book. Some stuff. I don't know what that's for. Some meat. Ooh. I did not open that, but apparently just like being near things. I keep on pressing and holding when I don't need to. Like, all I have to do is click on things, but I keep pressing and holding. So that's why you'll see me every once in a while just like stare at something for a while. It's because I'm pressing and holding and I don't need to. Okay, I don't see anything blue line there. Give me that. Thanks. I need that for hacking. How's my inventory looking? Alright, I'm about halfway. I'm a little over half full. So I could go and sell things. Oh, I can't pick up plates and stuff? How very dare you? I can't just pick up random trash everywhere. The audacity. It's not a very good fridge anymore. Just like colorful sheets of paper. Skin tough salve. I feel like I've picked up a lot of chems and I have not really used them. Hopefully I can carry unlimited amounts of heals, because I figure we were maxed out at 10, but now we're at 15. And I don't know if that's just like I leveled up so I can carry more, or if I don't have enough blue thingies. Whatever they're called. Unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, this game is so pretty, dude. Just look at it. And then there's that. I got judgment about the volcano. But the lava does hurt, so there is that. Oh. I've been taking things for a while, and suddenly forgot that, X is not the grab things button. I just ended up dodging away from a dead enemy. Are there gonna be enemies here? Surely. And there's obviously traps or defenses.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, guess what? You're with me now. And that's what we do, I guess. Hello? Anyone here? Anyone can help me? Buzz me in, maybe? Okay, well, how am I... Can't jump it.
Incoming!
But... Where? Where? Ooh! Oh, girl. Ow, ow, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on a rock. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Me, not so much. Alright, how did he... He got around some... Oh. One, two, three, four at least. There are 5 damage types: physical, plasma, corrosion. Some enemies are vulnerable. Can you go away, please? Thank you. That did not heal much. Kinda expected that to heal more than it did. Can I get her? No, I gotta see it to be able to get her to lock on. Speaking of, where is she? Did she? She's dead. Fuck. Where is she? Vardy. Did it again. Pavardi, where are you? Is this you? Are you Pavardi or Pavardi? Are you dead? Fuck. Pavardi, please tell me you're alive. Oh, thank God. My headset's about to die. I really need to plug it in. I guess because I was still like technically in combat, that's why she wasn't healing. It wouldn't let me use like any health on her. So that's something. Plasma rifle. Okay, so they dug under the fence. This place is not very secure, and I just killed its only security. Great. Great. So this place is gonna be even less secure.
That was quick.
I don't know if that was really worth it. Can I use this to maybe get on the roof? Maybe there's some kind of like special stuff? No. Maybe there is a way that I could have parkoured my... Where did it go? Like, it looked like out of the corner of my eye it like, you know, flew off kind of thing, you know? Oh, here you are. I assume this is you. Thank you. You little guy. I didn't do this to you, but I'm so sorry. Corporate commander. So did the guards just like turn on the corporate commanders one day, or did the corporate commanders, you know, oh, scientists. So I'm guessing that these robots for some reason got triggered and killed the people who were working on this place, and now I'm coming along and killing them. Ow. I kicked a metal fence the other day, and my foot still hurts. It's fine. It's not broken. It just hurts. Eh. Standard troop armor. Okay, so this is better armor, but it is 300 bits. And it's only, I don't know. I might Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll start seeing it around. Hey, bud. Oh, not buddy. Not buddy. Not friend. Attacker. I was gonna say friend, not friend food, but I don't think you should eat a robot thingy, drone thingy. Plant status. Emerald Vale geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater and Botanical. Warning, structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Error redirecting functioning has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. How do I do that? I was waiting for it to give me an option, but it never did. Ooh, it's so bright.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
You say that. But we're probably gonna have to fight people all along the way. Hey, little guy. Little gremlin looking guy. Ooh. A ring. I mean, we'll take it. Maybe somebody will be like, I haven't seen my significant other. If I, could only see the ring that he wore, she wore, whatever, for, our marriage pact. I don't know. I can't speak normal. Breath inhalant. I think that's what I've been using for health, is the breath thingy. Whew. It just takes so much stuff to do everything. I guess I need to focus maybe a little bit more on getting my hack and lockpick skill up. Personal files. Chester Higgins again. Tanika, Chief of Security. That hullhead found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for whatever I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. I wonder if that's what triggered the robots. This is once again from Tonka. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells me they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an automechanical never will. Actually, anything man-made will break down and will need to be repaired. That is just fact of life. Doesn't matter how well you think it's made, it's gonna have to be repaired by humans at some point. People are liable to break down, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. But the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Alright, this is once again from Tonka? I don't know what I called her before. Worst has happened. Mechanical's going crazy. Locked myself down here. Just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Will delete this entry if I ever return. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanika. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice worker safety contingency protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during the lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Jesus Christ. Alright, unlock door. Warning, this facility is on insane lockdown. I need a passcode. Fuck. Where can I get a passcode from? Optional theater chief's key card. I need one more blue thing to be able to open that up, and maybe that would get me into something that would allow me to do something or something. I don't know, man. I'm not a smart person. Alright, I didn't want to have to kill this guy. I wanted to leave some of them alive. But, that's not gonna happen, I guess. Because it seems like I'm gonna have to explore a little bit. And maybe find a passcode or something. That way. Card Colorado. What? Tossball card? Collectible tossball card. Okay, I have that now. I don't know what for, but sure. It's mine. Thank you. Nothing to loot. Maybe I was playing, something. I don't know what that is. Some game. Lots of stuff locked up. I've done a poor job of... Oh, specking my person. I want to get that, but I need one more blue thing, and I could do something that might be more important to our progress. Alright, this is for Brayden. Can I unlock office door? Ooh, sorry. Door unlocked. Okay. Messages. Spacer's choice. This letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of Emerald Vale geothermal plant. For reasons related to exceeding your staff budget and your latest quarterly report, please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. I hate these guys so much. The Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Okay. Let's see. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. We have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Ooh, so that's how they ended up with Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. We're totally not going to blow it up. We're totally not going to send you robots that will kill you all. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population to automechanic. Yup. Yeah, my nose is stuffy, sorry. Alright, well, great, awesome, everything, horrible. And that just brought me back out here. Man, I thought I was doing something, but no. Oh, this is open. Was this open before? No, the receptionist, she's lost her head over something. Oh, empty. She had ammo, just like chilling. Memory purge. Well, that's great to see. I had to borrow your copy of Young Spacer's Guides to Mechanical Engineering. Radio has been sputtering, and I needed the reference. Returning the copy to the repair boy. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh, law. What? I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family. These people are in a cult, and they don't seem to mind and or care, and it's just so weird. I cannot imagine. How do they... Have they just been in it so long that they don't see it? Or do they just... Oh, that takes me back outside. I haven't gotten a code. Ugh. Mind your head. Well, hey, little guy. Can you show me anything? Or are you just scared? It's okay to be scared. We're all a little scared down here. Oh! Oh my god, I had the best code. I thought I was gonna have to, like, put in some numbers. Oh. You've got to be kidding. I went all over looking for a stupid passcode that I already had. I hate it here. I would like to cease to exist. That would be superb. That would be great. I can't believe... Okay, there's some enemies in here. Shh. You don't see me. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Two more.
Don't be suspicious.
If we send power to the bay.
Don't be suspicious, don't be
Processing.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Fuck. Where is she? See, her weapon would be really good in here because it's shock, and I feel like shock would probably be really good against robots. This is repair bay. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every century a drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. Jesus Christ. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module, time to do a little experimentation. That's... Why did they decide to just, like, kill everybody here? Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer... Okay. Okay. I now can unlock that, locker if I wanted to. I don't know if it's always worth unlocking everything. Like, I don't know if I should be a little more discerning about what I unlock. Hey, buddy. Light machine gun, huh? Well, thank you. It's mine now. Hacking skill too low, 5 seconds. Optional enter Chester's passcode. I don't have it, so I guess we will go and see if we can find a Chester somewhere. There's a regular old worker.
Get away!
Higgins? What? There's a live person in here? You're joking. How did you survive? How is everyone dead but you? I'm a human. You're fine. I'm not gonna kill you. I want to know how you survived. Also, where are you? Someone's telling me to get away, but I don't know where this person is. Oh, I can go, I guess, all the way down. Phantom? Who are you calling a phantom? Let me go back up to this person. I want to go down and explore, but I kind of want to see what this marker is, too. Yeah, I assume it's this guy. It is not. I don't know where this guy is, man. He's just gone.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Unexpected.
Incoming!
Where? Where? Oh no. Oh no. Can I use while in combat? Fuck. Son of a bitch. Oh, Jesus. Go get him. I think she's dead. No, she's not dead. How did you suddenly just know I was there? I'm so sneaky. Oh, you're my friend. I almost thought about killing you.
Where'd it go? If we send the power to Mr. Devitt...
I don't know where this guy is. How do I find Higgins? I want to find Higgins. I haven't heard him, though, in a little bit. So maybe he's on the lower level. Maybe he's in there.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Must be on the lowest level. Let's go get him. Is there anything on? See, it gets quieter when you go down here, though. Ooh, a necklace.
No,
Hey.
no, no, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram.
Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you. I was trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming. Great. Another lunatic. Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Slow down. Tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Higgins is one of the people that we've seen in the chat logs, right? What is it you do here? How long have you been down here? Back away slowly. I'll just be on my way. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Alright, so he talks about himself in multiple forms. Great. What exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
What happened to this place? Have you been surviving all this time? You were an engineer. You were an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked all these mechanicals, you must have a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I? Or you can help me and I won't feed you. Wow. Or I can lie, Jesus. Alright, let's try persuasion.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module, someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, now that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Let's see if I can ask him anything
Definitely
else.
start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
What? How have you been surviving
Jimmy
all this
opened
time?
the vending machines. That lasted a couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort
A couple
to unconventional
months?
means of filling my insides.
How long? This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened? How long has he been here?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed. That's horrible. How could this have happened?
You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
I don't think that's a bad thing to miss out on, Higgins. Alright, Higgins, you hang out here, little guy. I guess I'll pick that up. I don't know what for, but I'll pick it up. I was really hoping to finish up this little everything here tonight, but I don't know how long it's going to take to do this. It keeps on giving me new things to do. Is this? Yeah, here's the ladder. But if I could disable the robots, that would be great. Or not disable them, but, you know, make them attack each other. But then I don't get XP. And that's a little sad. Okay, there's something up there. Alright, let's just go. What's this? Alright, just to get a little bit of XP. There's no reason to shut off the steam. It's not, I don't think it was hurting me. I don't see any health missing. But, you know, XP. Let's see. Allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor. I can install a mod to this. No, I can't. I don't have any. That lasted all of 2 seconds. Toughen as physical armor rating of 3. Is this what I'm currently wearing? Silver Tongue Kit gives +5 to dialogue skills and +10 to leadership skills. I wish I could do more than one. I kind of doubt that I'll be able to, though. Is this what I'm wearing? I should check and see what I'm wearing. Yep, that is what I'm wearing. Okay. Why are you telling me this again? Alright, so let's install a mod. Let's toughen it up, I guess. This mod cannot be removed unless you are an engineering virtuoso of 150. Wow, I probably shouldn't have wasted that. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know if I can get past that guy without, you know. Oop. Alright, well, you know how I said I don't think I could get past this guy without killing him? Guess what? You can't. Big cartridge. Is that what that said? Nothing. Where? Oh, it's up. Damn. Okay. Let me quickly hop up here. I don't think it's gonna let me do it because I'm in combat. No, I was able to do that. Okay. Okay, so now I can do the main part of this. And now that I've probably killed every single robot in this area, I'm gonna go and make it so they attack each other. Just because I can. Modify behavior. Select new target. Error. Automechanicals in this facility have been mandated to target intruders. Define intruders. Okay, we cannot select a mode. Interesting. Alright. Which we would have found that out if we had gotten in here on our own accord. But we didn't. Alright, so now they should all fight each other. And I shouldn't have to deal with them anymore. Which isn't a big deal. Because like I said, now I'm missing out on XP. Wait, those stairs were there all this time? Oh my god.
Incoming!
Hey, I'm not. Wait! I changed the thing! Why are you attacking me? Whatever. Well, so much for that. It was kind of a waste of time. How do I... You little guy. You've had a hard life, huh? I want to go outside. Oh, here we go. This is what we needed.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I am about to kill somebody. I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore.
So why should I power Edgewater?
Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I mean, all you gave me, though, is reasons why I shouldn't support Edgewater. Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers and power, so deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers and power.
Sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point.
What?
Unless those deserters come back,
dude.
Water's as good as dead.
Oh, okay.
Their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like...
Why is she so brainwashed, man? Glad you did. I like hearing from you. Don't worry about it. I barely listen to you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Oh. That's kind of sad. Alright. Redirect power. Irreversible procedure. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. I'm going to redirect power to the botanical laboratory. I don't... Look, Edgewater sucks. I hate him. Like, they're obviously failing. Like, she was talking about how they never get replacements, and everything's kind of falling apart. And then you got this woman who lives off in the woods and has somehow made this land that supposedly couldn't grow things. Like, why would I support her? Power was successfully directed to Botanical Laboratory. Edgewater Power Regulator is now safe to remove. Botanical Power Regulator is now operating at optimal capacity. Guess what I did? You gave it to Edgewater. Oh, man. Additional structural damage detected. Permanent power failure detected in Edgewater. Blatant disregard for Spacer's Choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to designated supervisor for immediate reprimand. Alright. Well, we did it. Everything's great. Everything is awesome. Should we go tell Higgins that, like, it's safe? Where? Can I tell Higgins it's safe? Like, is he just, like, too far gone kind of thing? Let's see, I went up these stairs. Or I went down these stairs. I was in here. And here we go. Here's a place. I know a place. How do I get down? I'm gonna kill myself by hopping off of here if I do that. Oh. Well, I didn't hurt myself before. Rude. Why can't I jump over it now? There we go.
What's eating you?
Oh, not you. Okay, I can't tell him anything. Fuck, I wasted all that time. I came down here for nothing. I was gonna be like, hey Higgins, it's safe to leave now. You don't have to stay down here and eat rats or whatever. But no, can't do that. Why would I? Alright, let's just leave. And, I guess we're heading over the Edgewater. And getting their thing, and I don't know if I need to talk to that lady. I guess I should be able to teleport there and teleport to Edgewater. So it's not like I gotta walk the distance, but you know. See, I haven't teleported before, so I don't know how it works. Oh, you just click on it, okay. Alright, let's see if I even need to talk to her. I probably don't. She's not even here. Oh wait, no, here she is. Hi.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
What happens
Time
now?
to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
Oh, you don't sound too pleased. A lot more mouths to feed. I'm not sure I made the right decision. You don't sound pleased.
I don't look forward to turning folk away. Camp's gotta stay pure, though. Can't have corporate loyalists mixing with us, no matter how desperate they may be. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing.
I don't know who they are.
The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
I had to risk my life for somebody. Like, it wasn't just for you. Between your camp and Reed's cannery, yours is a better way of life. I don't like the idea of being Reed's lackey. I didn't do this for you. I'm trying to repair a ship.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be staying around here, so thank you, but I can't. Alright, so let's just teleport over to Edgewater. I can't believe you killed the hippies, pirate. How dare. There's still power here. Everything's still on. Like, what does she mean by all the lights go out?
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
It's not personal. I need your power regulator. I don't owe you an explanation to teach you a lesson.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
I don't like your face. Adelaide had the right idea. I had to make you see that you're all slaves to space of choice. I'm liberating you. Life is full of betrayals. I'm just the most recent one. You're a horrible person. You deserve everything that's coming to you. Ooh. Ooh.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had.
I liked either that or the last one.
Decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated.
Just because you gave decades of your life to a cult, essentially, doesn't mean that was good.
I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit into this down here. Because we need to. We're hurting. Let's put... Oh, do I want to put 5? If we put 4 in, that puts us a little bit better. Unlock the ability to sell goods at vending machines. Doors and containers require 1 mag pick to unlock. Are free to open. If I put a little bit more into this, I can get novice. So apparently when you have like the extra, it doesn't go ahead and like get you that base skill unlock, which is unfortunate, but that's a lot to put into that. Ooh, sneak attack unaware enemies. While crouched to deal bonus. Yo! Pirate. I made the mayor leave, and the hippies returned to town, so it all worked out. So I probably only killed 1 person. Ugh. It's fine. Except, everything's fine. What are you talking about? Everything's fine. Base health, tactical time dilation, damage when alone, walk speed, sprint speed. Weapon and armor durability loss. I feel like that would be nice. Fly.
Stand down, all of you. We're done.
Alright, bye-bye. This is mine. You guys are all gonna die. You know, have fun. I don't know. Make nice with the hippies, you'll be fine. What if I kill him?
You and I got nothing.
Oh, it's sealed. Oh. Alright, well, I got the thing that I need to get my ship out of here. And I guess I ought to do that before I end the stream tonight. But this has gone great. No disconnects. It'll be interesting to see if it looked fine for you guys. And yeah. Hopefully it looks fine. We had a major upgrade to our internet speeds. I went from 0.7 megabytes per second upload to 100, so hopefully it's much better. Probably should have sold stuff before I just left, But I assume we're gonna come up on, like, some other traders at some point. Or maybe I can just store stuff on the ship and then sell at a later date, you know? Are those Spacer's Choice people still here? Just waiting for me to get back on my ship? I mean, not my ship.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh.
She has completely forgotten me killing a whole town.
When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you?
Last I remember me and her were not on good terms. Party?
What? And I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin. It's yours. Are you sure Reed won't mind you leaving with me? You just met me. Why do you want to go to space with a stranger? Absolutely. Pick a cabin.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I've made other questionable decisions. I'm not surprised. In fact, it is expected with you.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Wow. The AI does not like her either.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright. Well, let's go put this in the thingy, and the thingy will work, and then we will go to space. All thanks to the thingy I am installing. Ticket to anywhere. Right. Heck yeah. Alright. Oh, don't... Here we go. I need, less fall damage, please.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power
Our
regulator.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Hold on, I need to take care of something. I guess this is leave, right? I mean, why not? I'm not gonna skip this. I don't think this ship is operating under proper parameters. It looks like it's ready to fall apart, dude. It was sputtering. Alright, that's the game. We're done. Game over.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any
What cave?
unnatural
Oh, way back
drippage?
there.
Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Get to the point, please. I've been feeling a little bit lightheaded. Also, I can slow time down. Get to the point.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit.
I've almost finished my water cap. You should be proud.
She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Slow down. You're asking me to get involved with the black market, or I could get a couple of light years between me and Halcyon. I could.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
What interesting names. Let's see. What's stopping me from just leaving?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Okay, I'll go talk to her.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Alright, I'll put it in good use. You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use.
Okay. I could definitely see how that would be useful.
The holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
I could just pretend to be anyone high up and just get my way. I'll put it to good use. Things you mentioned, this thing has limited. Yeah, let's hear that.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny.
Shit.
Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
Wait.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path, you can't.
He said something about it blurring.
Maintain
and we saw a blur over Pavardi's face.
Don't draw their attention. If they
do we think that Pavardi is disguising herself? Or do we think that was just like a glitch? Why do I need this gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something? Put it to use. People actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched. I'll just say put it to use.
I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
Sounds like Pirate was won over by the board.
Interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. All right. Well, we have made some progress. Wait, why does this ship look completely different? Oh. It's not completely different. So Pavardi's just here. And I assume this is an airlock. Yeah. Seems like it. So I think I'm just gonna stop here for the night. That way I can, spend some time with friends. And I will hopefully be streaming again very, very soon. Now that we don't have all these limitations of, you know, internet. Hopefully for the foreseeable future. So anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Pirate and Cap and all that hanging out. And Silver Fox, if you're still here as well. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.